Hello, weird and wonderful people. My name is Malachi Frost, and welcome to a game that I've decided to nickname Google Maps Gone Wrong. I mean, technically the name of the game is Wardwell House, but I'm calling it Google Maps Gone Wrong. Because when I was scrolling through Steam, the thumbnails and the clips for the video and the teaser trailers made it look like you're just in Google Street View, scrolling through photos and finding creepy stuff. A concept which I think is amazing. I've been lost on the water for countless days. I'm dehydrated, starved, exhausted, and I think I'm losing it. The water's not shallow enough for me to have run aground. So how could I have drifted here? So we were in a... See what I mean? Look around by holding the left mouse button and moving around. Zoom in or out by right-clicking. Read all the hotspots, then zoom into an arrow to proceed. That's my boat. I was lost on the water for days, and that's my boat. Look at this land over there. How was I lost for so long? All right, so what do I do? Yellow things are... And the... Right, okay, got it. There's no way of getting this fixed without tools and materials. And even then, swimming downstream is dangerous and requires too much energy. I should just follow the path through this forest, and maybe I can find something to fix my boat. Yeah, or death. You could find death. Hey, look, a little seat. I want to go that way. All right, we're going this way. Yeah, it's a sign saying, hi. A strange landmark, hopefully. I mean, it is definitely a strange landmark. You are correct, game. I thought I heard footsteps from back there. It's probably just my imagination. No, trust yourself. Listen to your heart. It's probably something that wants to kill you. Oh my god, I love this as a concept. This is amazing. Dead decaying trees everywhere. This island doesn't look like the most habitable of places. Well, really? I think it's pretty habitable. You got all these lovely jazz hand things. Another one with barbed wire around it. Is it some sort of animal trap? Yeah, it's gonna trap you, you numpty. You're an animal. And by I mean you're a human, the number one prey. What the hell is that? I don't like that. Oh, let's look at this, I guess. Names and other markings too weathered to make out. I remember doing carvings like this with my son on his favorite tree back home. Is there clues? Who's Derek? I've met a new woman, Derek. She's lime green, got 12 little pieces of pineapple inside of her, and she has everything I deserve in life. I'm looking at that grey thing last. More than one cross in the ground usually means a cemetery or burial grounds. Or someone really likes making jazz hands. Alright, let's look up first. Nope. Look down first. Nope. Alright, well, let's look at this thing then. Nice scrap of fabric. Why would someone hang a creepy looking black cloth like that? Bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Do 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 do. How bizarre. How bizarre. Continuing on to the next image. So I don't know where the developers for this game live, but this does look very much like a path that I've walked down. Is that a foot? Not sure what creature's leg that is. It looks like there are predators about. I need to find shelter before it gets dark. That is straight up a people foot. You know, if anyone's wondering what a people foot looks like, it looks much like that. And that is what a people's skull looks like. My god, a human skull? It looks aged and decrepit. Is this from a shallow grave? No, it's from the last hiker who came walking through here. Bloody numpty. Moving on. This is only going to get better. You can't get much worse than what we've already seen. Iron shackles crusted with what can only be blood. I should stay calm. My exhaustion is making me imagine frightening scenarios. Right, so prisoners escaped and then died. This hasn't been here long. Whoever left it is likely still around. Yeah, you saw his skull up there. Alright, more shackles over here. A noose tied to a glistening steel chain. It looks fresh, like it only recently been placed. Well, that's lovely. Birdies, what are you eating? Finally some life on the island. I'm so hungry I wouldn't mind joining them in their little feast. Yeah, but they are eating, people. Dried blood coats the hook. I would have assumed these were being used by hunters, but after all the other evidence I've seen, I begin to think otherwise. No, you're right. It is used by hunters. It's just it's used by people hunting people. Look in the trees for any magical things I want. Alright, so what have I missed? I don't have an arrow yet. And I've learnt that I get the arrow when I spot everything. Oh, it's beneath me. All the guts are still inside. Someone or something skinned the poor thing alive. Who would do such a thing? I mean, you don't know that they skinned it alive. Although I don't like the fact that you made me look down. It makes me feel like when I look up, there's going to be stuff. That's a straight up a Grim Reaper. Let's look at that. Never. What are you? A dead crow whose wings have been torn off. If I can't find some other meal, I'll come back and cook this. Beggars can't be choosers. Sure they can. Beggars can totally be choosers. Whoever told you beggars can't be choosers is stupid head. Alright, nothing straight down. Nothing straight up. Alright, looks like we're looking at the Grim Reaper then. I thought that was a person, but it's just another black cloth. I have a bad feeling I'm being watched or followed. Yeah, me too, buddy. I have a bad feeling you've been watched and followed as well. Alright, what are you over here? A leaf! Let me follow the stream and see where it leads. At least I'll have something to guide me along. So this is just a bunch of dudes out in a property with a 360 camera. You guys have done a good job. Where the hell have I come? That's a human hand with flesh still on the bone, and these remains are fresh. I told you. It's the last dude who washed up here. Alright, another Grim Reaper. I'm sure all these black cloth is meant as a foreboding message, but I should press on. I'm dying from hunger. Yeah, but why though? Why press on? Find something to eat somewhere that's safer. Maybe I could build a raft using some of these broken tree branches after I get energy. This hook looks used, like it's been here for a while. Small chunks of rotten flesh still remain on it. I'd have to be completely crazy to eat that, though I'm not too far from that line of thinking right now. Nothing in the trees. Alright, do we have another arrow? Yes, we do. Moving on. Down this weird and creepy path. Whoa, nice jump scare, looking straight at it today. This particular black cloth looks like a praying witch. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but it appeared to move. And the sound effects are ramping up. Cheers, game. Oh, I can go up that way. Isn't that the way I came, though? Apparently not. Did someone else receive an abrupt, violent end here? Or has my delirium gotten the best of me? No, I just think that's where they've buried their pets. A man-made path in the middle of the forest. I finally might be nearing civilization. I finally might be nearing an end to my suffering. Or the beginning of your suffering, my friend. Or the beginning. I mean, what do you call all of the... Hello. What do you call all of these tracks? They're man-made. Each time I see these, I get a strange feeling that they were once people. Oh, really? What gives you that feeling? Alright. Can I only go that way? Yep. Alright. I don't mind linear storytelling in a horror game because it means I can't make mistakes. Well, this is lovely. Nothing straight down. Nothing straight up. Nothing behind me. Alright. So where's the yellow thing I'm supposed... Ooh, there's nothing to read here. I'm just meant to look around. Oh, game. Don't go changing the rules on me, game. Chapter 2. Wardwell House. Well, we made it out to the forest at least. High five. The path has led me to a clearing and I've arrived at an old dilapidated house. At last, I have found sanctuary. I don't think so. Yeah. Yep, sanctuary. That's what I would call this. It's obvious that the strange cult-like activities took place on this island in a previous era. Previous era being last Tuesday. No way I'm going back into the wilderness. Well, you say that. I wonder who would build a house on this sinister island. I'll think about it later. For now, I could really need a rest. Let's just go in. Yep. This is creepy as shit. A decapitated head of a horse. The eyes and innards of the head have been removed. The smell here is sickening. Why would you come here? Why would you do this? Various rusted tools and chains scattered around. Nothing unusual here. Can you guys see why I thought this horror game would be slightly creepy and put me on edge? It's because it's actual photos. Why am I going this way and not through the front door? Do I need to get a key first? Is there a face up there? A chainsaw covered in blood. Looks like more than just trees were being cut up with this. What a nightmare. Why are we still here? Locked. So much for trying to go in through a side door. Oh, the front door is going to be open now. I don't know. I'm just guessing and things are going to creep me out. Oh yeah, we can go through the front door now. Why didn't I try the front door to begin with? Okay, this is actually quite a nice house. This day planner contains entries for day-to-day errands and appointments. The last entry is dated 5 years ago. Alright. Horsey? A painting of a gorgeous horse in its prime. Unfortunately, it looks the same as the one outside. Well, this is not the same house. Hello, little costumes. I'm stunned. Immaculateness and opulence were not the impression I was expecting to have on the way in. That's what I said. This is not the same house. There's cracks on the ceiling. Thought there was a face on the wall. Apparently not. Oh, we're going into the little costume room. Why would you go in here? Well, let's look at the little costumes. These uniforms look ancient. Seems like their children once lived here. A well-groomed family. They looked very rich. Very, very rich. According to the clock, today's date is September 21. I can't believe that. I've been on the water for more than 5 weeks now. Yeah, all the clock ran out of batteries. No one's winding the thing. Do you think clocks magically wind themselves? No. Dumbass. Ooh. Over here. Everything looks so well maintained. Is someone still living here? Yeah, you're about to meet them. Any moment now, you're going to meet the people who live here. Things are going to go bad for you. This book looks like a part of a series on 17th century American history. Salem, Massachusetts, places in American history. Both places associated with witchcraft. If I'm just looking for food, why have I not already gone to a kitchen? Jacob.
You have 88 new messages.
88
Playing
new messages?
from 5 years ago.
Jacob, this is my final reminder about the upcoming board meeting.
I'm just glad to hear someone else's voice, to be fair.
Responsible to answer the charges leveled against you. The meeting will discuss how you squandered company funds on gambling. You have not attended a single meeting for months, and the board will also decide your future as chairman. Please respond. This is your company, and it faces huge problems.
Rightio. I mean, so far, all the creepy stuff has been reasonably circumstantial. What about the human parts and rotting flesh? Wolves and bears. There's nothing supernatural. We don't have a demon to deal with. It's just all in my imagination. Some of these photos have placards with dates and names. They appear to be family photos through multiple generations. Some of them are quite old. See, that's perfectly safe. That's normal. The fireplace has been used a great deal. There's even a faint sensation of residual heat. Alright, someone's still living here. Someone has to keep the place clean. There is a lot of little yellow dots to look at in here. pages and pages of the head of the household's diary entries. It looked like he suddenly shifted gears and focused on gambling above all else. And then he begins focusing on his family history and genealogy. His name is Jacob Wardwell. That's the name of the game. So that's back out there. Here we go. A diary next to a photo of an old man. Must be the previous patron of the family. Most entries discuss a hope for his son, Jacob's ability to lead the company he built into prosperity and remove the previously tarnished reputation of the Wardwell family. A painting depicting destruction caused by rising waves and storms. A Claire wins the Kentucky Derby. Text on theology, mysticism, and ancient history. It's apparent that many more books are missing from the shelf, from this shelf more than any others. All right, did I look at everything? Oh, I look at this bit. Volume after volume on topics ranging from finance to probability, investing, and even horse racing. So one's looking at the family history, then one's just looking up gambling. This is a story all about how you shouldn't be a gambler. Hello, music. The last instrument I want to hear played right now. This fireplace is ornamental, and it's another expression of wealth, as it was made of expensive marble with generous golden assets. Just ignore the creepy music, everybody. Welcome to our open house. Everything's fine. Looks like a family sat here every evening sharing dinner. How would you know that? There's no evidence of that. To my one and only true love, Catherine, signed Jacob. You gave her a picture of herself. That's something every lady wants, a picture of herself. The frame reads Samuel Wardwell, May 16, 1610 to September 22, 1692. Salem, Massachusetts. A Claire's Triple Crown win. The horse must have been a real winner. It was coveted once. There is a lot of things that I'm looking at in this game that I'm thinking, why am I looking at this in this game? I mean, world building, brilliant, but do I need to? Why don't I have a reflection? Does anyone seem to care? Hello, horsey. Portrait of a Claire. This must have been made to commemorate the big Derby win. A painting depicting a man being seduced into a forest by an enchanting witch. So we're getting a lot of gambling and a lot of witchcraft stuff. But other than that, not a lot of creepy stuff. Other than the ticking in the back of my head reminds me that time is a lie and Unus Annus is almost finished. The shirt looks freshly washed and ironed. Well, friggin' whoopee for you. Pinatus Sanada. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm so drained it's hard to concentrate. I pushed the thing. Why shouldn't I have done that? Like, I'm stomping around. Surely someone would have heard me by now. Well, this is a camera angle. I've looked at both those things. All right, going up. Like, aren't I trying to find a kitchen? Isn't that meant to be my entire... What's my motivation? Your motivation is you're meant to be hungry. Evidence of a well-traveled family. These vases look exotic and expensive. A letter addressed to Jacob Wardwell by his wife, who says that she'll be returning in 1 week for the rest of her things and to collect the children. Oh, gambling debts got in the way of another happy family. Several horse racing trophies. That horse must have earned its keep. So he bet on the horse. The horse won a lot. Someone murdered the horse and left it out the front. Photos from decades past. It looks like someone was searching through the family's background for something. The cloth on the arms and midsection look worn, like they've been carried around and held a lot. More evidence of the children. They're dusty. What, the children? Portrait of Ella and Eva Wardwell. It's so tempting, but this house has raised my curiosity, so I'll look around first. Are those scratches on the ceiling? Yes. Devil children. The devil children are still around. That's the secret here. Devil children. Witches, gambling, and devil children. I also don't like the fact that a lot of these pictures are off axis. It's getting late, but I'm in no rush to leave since I doubt anyone is living on this secluded island. You have found multiple suggestions of evidence. Multiple evidence suggesting that someone lives here. An even better bed. It's done. This will be my new bedroom for the next few days. But aren't you hungry? Did say you were hungry. Ooh, a suit. Nicely tailored tuxedo. Though I do see several red stains on it. Downstairs door opens. I mean, that's probably just tomato sauce on the suit. Footsteps of someone coming upstairs. Can I hide under the bed? I have my hand on WASD, even though I better hide. Oh, I'm hiding in the cupboard. Okay, even though this whole thing is done by mouse, I have my hand on WASD, just getting ready for a quick time event. And just to freaking run. Oh, hell no. I don't have any feet. Should I have feet? I should just look out the front. What if we're gonna see someone? I don't like this. I'm singing cause I'm nervous. This game was very well made, by the way. Like I said earlier, the reason I clicked into it is because it looked like Google Street View, but it was a horror game. I liked that as a concept. Why would I want to go out? There's a bad guy. I'm not confident the bad guy is gone. The suit is gone. Well, whoever he was is well dressed. Whoever is here went down that hall. I've got to find somewhere to hide downstairs. Yep, give me the little arrow to point at. On second thought, I better leave rather than hide, as I don't want to get caught. Great idea, buddy. As long as you don't make me go in the basement. Straight out the front door. Let's get out of here. We're going back into the wilderness. I know people were saying, I don't want to go in the wilderness. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Just frickin' run. We're out of here. Let's go. How far do you reckon we'll get? Do you reckon we'll get back to the boat? I bloody don't. Thank goodness I got out. I don't know who that was, but I'd rather not find out. I think you're going to find out, buddy. I don't think they're in the house anymore. Are we heading back to the boat? Are we going to try and head back to the boat? Oh, this is creepy. It's beginning to get dark. Was I really in the house for that long? I wonder if I passed out for a while and didn't notice. Oh, that axis swing thing. Oh, that's very off-putting. I have to drag my feet to the boat. Maybe I can patch it up with some of the fallen branches near it. You should have done that to begin with. We're going to get there. The boat's gone. Turn around. Axe to the face. Horse head onto my head. I'm now a horseman. Just thinking about being back on the water makes me sick. The sun was beating on me for days and I've had nothing to eat or drink. Hey, don't worry, buddy. I don't think you're going to make it, dude. You were not getting onto that boat. Being completely alone for weeks without any resources can make a man go crazy. The mind starts turning on itself, leading to hallucinations. I don't like where this is going. I also don't think you're hallucinating the human skulls. In one hallucination, I saw the waves rise as high as skyscrapers. They came crashing down upon me. When I came to my senses, the water was serene and peaceful. That might not be maybe you just got knocked out. You know, you got knocked out in the storm, and then when you woke up, the storm had passed. Can my luck get any worse? It's about to start raining any minute. How will my broken boat handle a storm? Well, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be dead. Your face is going to be gone. You have no more face for you. I think we're almost back to where I began. I'm pretty sure we are. But I'm also pretty confident our boat's gone. Oh, that's the house. This can't be possible. Could I have gotten lost and navigated back by mistake? I'm gonna say probably not. I'm gonna say we're screwed. Why are we going into the house? Why would you go into the house? Chapter 3, Son of Salem. It's too cold outside and the rain is getting heavier by the minute. I can't risk getting hypothermia by staying outside. It's best to go inside the house until the rain stops. I just hope the person that lives here is gone. Yeah, well, for your sake, I freaking hope he's gone too. Can I eat the horse head? See, that's what I'm thinking about. You know me. Malachi Frost only thinks about food. I want to eat the horse head. What's his name? Eclair. So you've even given the horse a food name. Where am I going? Oh, we're listening to this again?
You have 87 new messages.
Ooh, got a new message.
Playing message from 5 years ago.
Hello, Jacob. I wanted
Why
to
didn't we
speak
play this last time we were
face-to-face,
here?
But since you didn't show up in the meeting, it's with the utmost regret. I have to tell you that you're fired effective immediately, and the board has elected me, the new chairman and CEO of Wardwell Industries.
Who's this guy?
Your actions have brought this company to its knees, but I will try my best to restore the once great name that your father built. Oh, and
Right, so this guy's taking over my
say
company.
hi to Kathy for me.
So Jacob's gone insane. Oh, dude, you need to... I don't need a ventilator or something? So Jacob's gone insane, is what we're thinking. Wife left him. Horse died. He lost the business. Jacob's gone insane, murdering people. A very old newspaper clipping from the Salem Gazette from what must have been one of its first years in publication in 1791. The reporter is writing about the aftermath of the Salem witch trials, which were near their 100-year anniversary. It looks like many victims' family members were financially compensated, but money can't replace the dead. Sure it can. You just buy new people. That door just lock? I've been locked in. I can't get it open now, no matter how hard I try. Uh-oh. This is new. Diary entry by Jacob Wardwell, dated 5 years ago. That familiar dark sensation has begun again to grow in me. I can hear his voice in my head, leading me to unimaginable acts. I have fought it for years, but alas. The answering machine is inoperable and there's no phone attached. But we were just listening to stuff on it. So what do you mean it's inoperable? I mean, I understand why I'd want to find a phone. Get the hell out of here. This diary wasn't open to this page when I left it. Grandfather came to me in a dream last night, the same dream of him being led for execution. But this time he smiled to me as the noose was tied around his neck, knowing our pact had been sealed. Well, that's not creepy at all. Time-worn documents with illustrations that are horrific. A bull's head on a man's body. A woman being crushed with a pile of treasure that is increased in weight on top of her, one coin at a time, while she looks up at what's happening to her in agony. The back of the document is signed by Samuel Wardwell. I mean, there's better ways to go, I'll admit. I would like to be crushed by 1 penny coins. Just because it'd be ironic. This old man's eyes have a steely toughness to them. The expression sends a chill down my spine. It's locked, but there's a deep stench of something rotting inside. I'd rather not even try to open it. Why didn't you say anything about this stuff when we were here last time? An ancient-looking cutout that reads, When the full moon riseth, and the tide is high, gratify the Lord, and endue upon thyself eternal blessings. It is signed by Samuel Wardwell. Samuel Wardwell's gone crazy. He's killing everyone. Killed his wife, his daughter, and his son. All right, back in here again. Books on the occult and paganism. A bookmark is on the chapter about the faith's vision of hell. It's chilling how similar this house is to its description. A valley where people and animals were sacrificed, the entrance to which was littered with human remains. Uh-oh. That sounds a lot like what we just walked through. At least they're using halogen light bulbs. Their electricity bill, not going to be massive in that one room. Out here, lots of lights. Why would you go back upstairs? Just hide under a couch. Like the murderer's not going to be outside for long. Right, because it's raining. He's going to come inside as well. A note by Jacob Wardwell, and so it ends or begins. They screamed and wailed as the blaze devoured them, and yet I had no feelings. I will fulfill his destiny, something my weak father never could. Am I the crazy man? Am I Samuel Wardwell? That's how I got to this island? Well, music just got creepier. A page from Ella Wardwell's diary. How could you do this to my cat, father? Seeing her buried alive has left a scar in my mind that will remain forever. This is my last diary entry dedicated to you. Someone who did such a horrible thing can no longer be my father. Why'd you bury the cat, Sam? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm allergic, but I don't think I'd bury it alive. I'd just give it to a nice home. Well, this room's creepier than the last one. Hello, nurse doll. This eerie-looking dolls are giving me the creeps. I get a strong feeling that they're staring at me. Must be a voodoo doll of some sort because it's filled with rusted nails and needles. All these dolls look so realistic. I can almost sense them. No, that's the door shutting behind me. Oh, don't. Oh, hell no. What the hell is happening? There's a strong presence of something emanating from these dolls. Well, I've never seen Google Maps do this. It's locked behind me. Yeah, it is. Dude, you ever been eaten by a doll before? Because you're about to get eaten by a doll. Oh, that looks like a basement. Yep. And a human skull. Yep. My head is throbbing and I'm on the brink of insanity. This can't really be happening. This can't be my end. Well, it is, buddy. Wide is the entrance to the basement through the upstairs baby's room. I don't like the look of this. Murderous tools scattered across the floor. A deranged and demented psychopath lives here. I was better off dying on the water than this hell. Keys. Can I have the keys out of that door, please? Chapter 4. To a better place. Which is what you told that little girl when you buried her cat. With whatever life I have left in me, I need to make my way back to the forest. There must be some way to make my escape. Why would you go back to the forest? That's a really dumb idea. Yeah, okay, so this is where I thought I would pop out. Love it. Brilliant. Good. Anything new? The horse's head is gone. 10 points to Malachi for being so observant. Can I have an arrow? Thank you. So now it's dark and nighttime out here, and that just seems like a whole bunch of shit. Oh, thank God I'm out of that place. Not for long. You tried running away before. You came back again. There's a dog. I hear a dog. The dog will probably help you. It's a 50-50 chance. It's either going to help you or it's going to eat you. But either way, you get to see a dog. See, it's interesting that now the game, like, there's not as many things to look at, but the game's holding you until you're allowed to move on. I hear footsteps. Seems like there are wild dogs on the island, though in this darkness, it's hard to see what's going on. Nothing's going on. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. You can do this. Go, go, go. You are getting creepier every time I seen you. I feel so weak that I'll be easy prey for any predator. Like an angry chipmunk. Okay, we're back up to the stream. I've got to muster up the little energy I have got left to get the hell out of here. The footsteps sound closer. I feel someone or something is following me. Can't see anybody, Chief. The moon is an egg. I'm the moon. The egg moon. When you are the moon. Oh, that noise is getting to me. The footsteps have stopped. Whatever was following me seems to have retreated. That's not a good thing, dude. Whatever was following you was scary. If it's retreated, that means there's something other than scary. Something scarier than scary. Something that you don't really want to meet in a dark forest. I can see the moonlight shimmer on the water. It looks like I'm finally close to my boat. Nope, back to the house. Back to the house. That is what's happening. Back to the house? No, to the boat. The boat is gone. Damn it. The storm must have swept away my boat. Now what? Yeah, totally. Totally the swarm. Totally the storm. Hello, chainsaw headman in a suit. Not what I was expecting. How you doing? But that was not the ending I expect. We're not finished. I mean, it's much not... Ooh. Do I have a grave now? So that's how many people were killed and where they were killed? Very nice. What's behind the trees there? Slippery dip. See, I like this version of the picture much better. Oh, it's getting dark again. I'm fading away. I'm fading away. Many years later. Someone else rocked up on the island? Well, the island is dead. Everything is dead. That is not the mansion. I was led to believe this would be the only house. I don't want to go that way. Fine. Is this the same person or are we a new person now? We don't get to look at anything. Oh, yes we do. Never mind. After all these years of searching, could this finally be the island I've been looking for? Well, who are we now? Well, that looks like a different house, but it's definitely where we're heading to. Can we see any of the gravestones? Gravestones. I've been searching for more than 20 years, Dad. I hope you're still alive. Is this like my kid or Samuel Wardlow's kid? Like Ava or something. So I thought they were dead. Maybe I should just explore and answer my own bloody questions. Wardwell House. Whose kid was I? The boat guy or Wardwell? Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed. Please rate it on Steam so we can make similar experiences in the future. Definitely go and rate it, because although that last part of the story seems weird and completely left field, I like the concept. I like the 360-degree photo horror game exploring, because as I said at the beginning, this game was Google Street View horror stories, and I want to see more of them. If you have any more games that are in this style, where you're exploring photos, let me know down in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please do leave a thumbs up. Go and check out the game on Steam. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for right now, as always, Frost Squad, have a good day, have a good life, and I'll catch you all down the road.